Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be sharing some recent thrift finds that I found because I've been buying a lot and not sharing a lot, and I love to see what other people kind of discover in the wonderful world of secondhand shops, charity shops, boot sales, just pretty much the secondhand market really, because there are so many avenues now that you can explore to find stuff. It's pretty amazing, and having just moved into a new place, I finally got the space to actually fill and like explore, and you can see around me I'm doing a pretty good job at filling it, but this has been an effort of my entire childhood, kind of like collecting and accumulating all my bits and bobs, and my whole house has pretty much become like a cabinet of curiosities, which I'm obsessed with. So let's jump into kind of the first bits and bobs I got. Now, I'm a geologist by education, but I also have a massive love for shells, so I'm very interested in kind of ammonite, so fossilized shells, but that like interest goes all the way to modern and then all the way to fossilized. So I love it when I find shells like this, especially ones of this size. So this is just a gorgeous conch shell, and I mean, look at that, and I couldn't believe it. I paid £1 for this in a charity shop, and now I don't like supporting kind of, the last thing I want is for a creature to be ripped out of its home. You know, I want any shells that I have in my home, I either want them to be acquired secondhand or vintage, or have been found kind of just like disregarded by a creature or pecked with a hole in. So you can see one that I have found. So obviously this one's beautiful and shiny. And then this one is one I found, which I actually didn't find it in the sea, or it was like, oh god, there's a lot of sand coming out of that. I don't know if you guys can see, I'm gonna have a hoover now. So it is disintegrating on me a little bit, but that's just the nature of the shell. But you can see it's kind of, it's got like a peck hole here, so I'm guessing a seagull or a bird would have made that, or even like a boring bivalve of some sort to get like the creature out of it. And then this is what it looks like. So you can see it's pretty, I mean, it's getting pretty fragile now, so I should probably look at some sort of like conservation technique for this one, because I didn't realise how much sand was going to come out of that, and whether that's sand or just like old shell, I don't know. But I found this, it was like 10-15 meters like back from the like highest point of the tide, so I don't know like how it got there, whether it was one like stupid high tide like one day or something like that, but yeah, that's one of my treasures, so I'll try and like preserve that one. But it's just really nice to kind of have like the comparison of the two, so you can see like this one still has so much detailing on the shell, and like finding them secondhand is just so much better than supporting kind of the shell market. And then I found this morning, so I went to a boot sale, and this is the reason I'm doing this video. Look at this picture frame. Is this not the coolest thing you've ever seen? So it's just like coral covered in shells. I fell in love with it. I paid £1 for this. I couldn't believe it. So I'm going to put one of my scuba diving photos in there, because I just think that literally just, it's the perfect frame for that. I'm just in love with it. And then one of my, I mean, this is just an awesome find. I'm literally covered in sand right now, so I'm just going to cut so I can desand myself. 1 second. So the sand is gone, and I also got probably one of my favourite things I found recently. So this is a little coffee table, and my mum actually spotted this in a charity shop, and it was £10. But how just unique is this? It literally looks like stacked old books. I'm just like completely in love with that. It is very heavy, so I can't hold it too long up there, but I just absolutely love it. Now the top of it is literally just wood or whatever this is moulded out of, and you can see there's, well, you might not be able to see, but there's quite a lot of scratches on the surface, so I'm going to try and cut like a perfect glass square, so it's almost like a built-in coaster, so I don't want to like damage it anymore. But how just the colours of it, everything is so perfect, and it matches my like kind of style really nicely. You can see I've been going for like the dark brown woods and like globes, and this just gives that kind of Chesterfield library vibe, and that's exactly what I'm after. Now before we get on to clothes, I'm just going to show you the shoes, because I've done very well recently. Now I found these Carvela slip-ons, so you can see them there, and they're just really nice, like white leather little slip-on ones, just with like a chunky heel for £3. And now I don't have like abnormal feet, but my feet, they're just like slightly wider than like normal size shoes expect them to be. And so finding like cute summer sandals, especially when it's like hot outside and your feet swell a little bit, It's really hard to do, and those Carvelas fit me so nicely. And for £3, I was just like, yes, coming home with me. And then you think that's a bargain. I found these for £1. Now these are the softest leather ever. And I've never actually heard of the brand. It's like gold B&W break and walk. I don't know if you guys can actually like see it because I think my lights are reflecting off it, but they're so soft, and they're, even though they are, you know, they've had some wear out of them, the soles are like industrial. Like these will grip onto everything. I'm not going anywhere wearing these, and they're just a colour that goes with all my outfits. So these are a real good buy for summer, I think. And then I just picked up these kind of ribbed tights in like this kind of brown colour. I just thought they might look really cute with boots, like in that crossover between kind of spring and summer. They just might jazz up a few outfits. I got 2 of them and they were 2 for £1, so 50p each. And I just thought they might be quite nice to style. Right, let's jump to the clothes. Now, I'll tell you all the price of these, but most of them were £1. But this one was 50p, because believe it or not, this is a kid's top. So this is by Kylie, and it's pretty, yeah, it's for a 13-year-old. So you can see it there. But I feel like I'm about the size of many 13-year-old clothes, so I get away with it. And I didn't realise it was a 13-year-old's top at first, but it's just like a really cute, like, I love the leaves on it, because I have a Monstera plant, and it literally has those leaves on it. And I'm like plant obsessed, so to have a top that matches my plant, I'm all for. The only thing I don't like is the straps. I feel like the straps make it look quite childish, but I'm just going to turn it into like an elasticated boob tube kind of top, kind of like the orange one I'm wearing, but a nice green one. So I will put these on for you so you can see how they fit, but just look how small that rolls up. So when I'm traveling, I'll never have to iron that. I could literally put that in my pocket if I wanted to. So ideal for travel. So this is how it looks like on, and now it's kind of a little bit different to what I usually go for, because it's like loose fit here but tight fit here and tight fit above. But I think if I just tuck the straps in, because the straps stand no chance, like if I put one on for you guys, it is like, that really does make it look like I'm wearing a 13-year-old's top, especially with the bow, and it just like brings it up way too high under my armpit. So they're definitely a no. I can kind of turn them maybe into like a hair accessory or something like that. But they'll be so easy to cut off because they don't actually interfere at all with the top of the top. So it's a win-win. I just love the print of it. It even has like a little bit of sparkle in it. Like, how beautiful is that? So I think I can make this work. It is like a little bit different. I normally like everything kind of to be like a little bit tighter, but no, I think I can work it. But this is how it looks like on, and I thought for 50p, I will definitely get the wear out of this, even if I wear it once. Then I found a pair of shorts. Now these were £1. Now these are just M&S nice like kind of dusty blue shorts. Now I've recently gone off of all my kind of short shorts because being slightly on the curvier side, I just find I wear them for like half a day and they're just riding up my butt crack. Whereas shorts like this, which are made to be a little bit more wide leg, they're not overly wide leg on me, but I just find they're a lot safer to wear kind of throughout the day. Because a lot of my shorts looked great when I put them on, but then actually like wearing them, they just would like ride up, and I just got fed up with it. So I'm trying out this style. They're quite vintagey. Like I feel like they give off like a pin-up vibe, and I really like that. So they're very cute. So I'll put those on. So this is how the shorts fit, and I just find they're a lot more of a comfortable fit. Like at no point am I worried these are going to kind of ride up on me. They kind of still really accentuate my waist without kind of accentuating my hips too much. But then I still think they're a really flattering fit. Like they're just like really kind of easy to style, like with cute little crop tops like this in the summer. They're just practical. So I think I'll get quite a lot of wear out of these, and I really like the colour of them. They're just something that I don't really have anything of. So I really like that. And then I've just matched them with the kind of £1 little slip-ons, which honestly feel like clouds on my feet. They are just so comfortable. I am so chuffed with these. Like I literally feel like I could run in these all day long. So no, I think this was £1 and £1 well spent. And then I did find a pretty cray skirt. Now I'm in love with the fabric of this and the colours. So we've got like yellows, blacks, pinks, like I'm just really into the bright colours, and it's just this like elasticated waist with a waist tie, so it's really flattering, and it's just got like a lovely stiffness to it. Like it just holds its shape, and it's very, it kind of reminds me of all the beautiful African fabrics you see with all those gorgeous colours in them. And I just thought that is going to be so lovely to wear in the summer, and it was just so interesting. Now this one was £4, but I just fell in love with it, and I am so happy I bought it. You can like jazz this up with so many colours. It'll probably look lovely with orange as well. So the orange top I was wearing didn't work as well as I thought it was going to work, but I think this sort of skirt just needs like a plain white or a plain black top to kind of really just jazz it up. But it fits beautifully. I really love kind of the stiffness of it, and the length of it is just perfect. It's just going to be so lovely to style for summer. And then I just matched it with the little Carvela sandals, which just finished the look. So no, I absolutely love this one. Now the next piece I got was £1 again. Now funny enough, I bought this for the fabric. So I fell in love with this like burnt orange velvet because I was going to make a load of pumpkins out of it. I did a DIY on how you can make pumpkins if you're curious what I mean by that. So this was actually like way bigger than I usually go for. So I think this is like a size 14 shirt or something like that. Oh no, it's a size 12. So it's a bit bigger than what I would usually go for. But I put it on and I was like, I can work that. And so now I've decided to not touch it and just keep it as a gorgeous shirt. And even the buttons are like made out of shell. So it is just gorgeous. So it kind of matches the vibe I'm feeling today, but it just, yeah, not cutting that one up. So bought for fabric and ended up being a piece in my wardrobe. So this is the shirt on, and I just find it catches the light so beautifully. Like, so I can style it just as it is. And I knew as soon as I put it on that I wasn't going to cut it up because it just kind of, there's something so beautiful about it. But I'll probably wear it tied, either with jeans or maybe like part tucked into a skirt. I just think I can rock it in so many ways, and it's just the colour of it that is so beautiful and so my sort of shade. I just really, really love it, and it kind of matches the jewellery I've been wearing anyway. So I've got all this like beautiful oranges on at the moment, and I could never cut this up. It's just way too beautiful as it is. Now the last thing I got is a work dress. Now I'm a believer you can never have enough work dresses because they just are a whole outfit in themselves. So if you just have like a few of them on rotation, you're just always sorted. You don't need to find like the trousers that match the jacket and all these other things, or shirts to skirts. They're just done. And I really liked this one. It's like navy blue pinstripe. And I just thought that is so elegant. And then it also has like a bit of detailing down one side with these buttons. So I really like that. And now I'm not overly tall, but I always have an issue with work dresses not being the right length. So I now go for ones that they look like they're going to be like way past my knee, but they always, once like my body's in them, they're above my knee. And I think this one's going to be the perfect size. Now I paid £1 for it, but it was originally, it's a Banana Republic size 0. So hopefully that will fit me. I don't think a size 0 is a UK size 8, but you know when it just looks like it's going to fit, but no stretch. But let's put my body in it and see if it's going to work. But this is how it fits. Now it is a little bit on the tight side, and mainly on the top here, like around the arms, but I think I just about get away with it because apart from that, it's a perfect fit. So the length of it's lovely, it fits my hips. It has like a beautiful back detailing and then a little slit at the back. And then I love how the buttons look down the side. I think it's just so classy. I think it will definitely work for work very nicely. It just doesn't have any stretch in it, so I've got to kind of give it a go for a day and see if I'm comfortable in it. But I think it works. And for £1, I really can't comment on this at all because this is definitely £1 worth of dress. Like, I love it, and I can sit down in it. It's not like too tight anywhere, like below the waist. So yes, I think I can work this, and I love the pinstripe. So that's all I got for you guys today. I really hope you enjoyed me sharing my recent kind of bargain finds, or thrift finds if you like. I've had so much fun hunting for stuff, and I'll try and make these videos a bit more regular because I shop for bargains like every week. You know, I'm always in charity shops. They're just like my guilty pleasure. I mean, my mum and I call it a hobby at this point because we do it so often. We just have so much fun together. So I'll try and make them more frequent because you do find like real little gems. I mean, that book coffee table is something I'm going to treasure for life. Like, that is just something so interesting, and I'm just obsessed with it. And then obviously everything else as well. But that's all I got for you guys today. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I'll link down below all my other social media, and I do have a second channel which is all about my love for rocks and shells at this point. So do check that out if you're interested in anything to do with like earth science or natural history. But that's just called M-Gems, but the link's down below if you'd like to have a look. But thank you again for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time.